Today we're doing the Tampa Bay Waterkeeper Tournament. Tampa Bay Waterkeeper is a local nonprofit dedicated to the health of Tampa Bay. We've worked with Justin and sponsored Tampa Bay Waterkeeper for probably 4 or 5 years now, and have a great relationship with him. And joining us is Captain Josh Meyers, who we've insured for a couple years now.
Josh, what's up, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Doing good.
You guys ready to catch some fish?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
Man. I love the boat, man.
Thank you.
23 Dorado?
23 Dorado, yes, sir.
Awesome, man. Well, excited to get out there, get some snook, some trout, some redfish.
Yes, sir.
So we can put together today.
Get dialed in and get some big dog reds.
Let's do it.
Hopefully some 40-inch snook. Come on.
Hey, that'd be awesome, man.
So I've been guiding in Tampa Bay for the last 6-7 years. I got my captain's license because my main focus was to teach people how to fish, from kids to adults to, you know, anybody and everybody, everything and anything about fish, the size of fish, what we can keep. I was born and raised in South Tampa. I've been doing it my whole life. My dad used to drop me off at the boat ramp when I was 8 years old with a John boat and a trolling motor and 3-car batteries. So it's just something that I've always wanted to do, and you know, I'm just gonna keep doing it until I can't do it no more.
All right, we're rolling out of Sky Beach right now, headed out for the day. Josh, what's the plan? Where are we headed to?
Possibly hit some deeper channels, see if we can't find some trout.
Nice.
And maybe even possibly jump a tarpon or two.
Let's do it,
So we'll see what we can get on.
So we got a nice incoming tide right now, it looks like. Kind of high tide about, what, 9:30, 10 o'clock?
Yeah, and then the tide should start flushing out. We're fishing with pilchards today, all about this size. Should be able to get on some fish for sure.
What's your plan with the tide? How is your tactic going to change throughout the day?
Once the tide starts shooting out, then we're going to get back in the flats.
Okay.
And we're going to start fishing the mangrove lines.
That's
Should
awesome.
be a good day.
That's awesome, man. Well, hey, let's get after it.
Let's get it.
So Josh, what are we looking for here?
We are trying to get some redfish or trout in this area here. Typically with this hot weather, they're going to be sitting in the shade up underneath the mangroves. The best point of approach, or the best way to cast, is just to get it up right up on that tree line.
Flip it up there, right underneath that shade, and see what comes out and bites
Yes, sir, pretty much. Yeah, so these are pilchards, AKA whitebait. This is what redfish, snook, pretty much anything in the bay loves. Mangrove snapper, tarpon, cobia, triple tail. Generally, these are the best bait, all around bait for pretty much anything, almost like a shrimp. Something just smoked my bait right here, bro.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, look at that thing. Something picked it up and then spit it out. But we're gonna get him right now. I think it's a little snapper or something. What do we got? A little red. Come on. All right. Nice little redfish here. We're looking for something a little bit bigger, but hey, we'll take it. Smoke the greenback. There he goes. Off to get bigger.
So Josh, how long you had this boat for?
Going on about 5 years now. I had an action craft before this, so I started getting more serious into the charters, and I figured I need to get something that's a little bit more family friendly, a little bit better seating. A few buddies of mine have HH insurance, and I also saw it on Instagram and Facebook as well. They told me to reach out to Landon, got a hold of him. It was a very quick process. I was on board within a day or two, and everything has just been, you know, crystal clear the whole way through. Very simple, great pricing.
So we've insured Josh for a couple of years now. He first called me asking about charter boat insurance, was complaining about his rates going up every year and really his agent not helping him out with his policy. So he called HH. We were able to save him money, help him out, and get him a much better policy. All right, just pulled up to this flat here, gonna get some trout, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit deeper here, about 6-7 foot. Bunch of grass underneath us. Usually the trout are pretty stacked up, so we'll kind of just drift with the wind and the tide and just have the lines out, maybe throw a little bobber out and see if we can't get on a couple.
What kind of technique do you like to use for trout? A lot of artificial, live bait, what do you like to use?
You can go either way, honestly. Trout pretty much eat anything, but we're gonna use these greenbacks and then throw a bobber up maybe 4 or 5 feet above and maybe throw out a couple chummers and see if we can't get them to bite.
Sweet, let's see what happens.
Oh,
There he is.
there we go. There's our first trout.
On the board, baby.
There we go.
Absolute tank.
He absolutely swallowed it too.
Nice little trout.
All right, you gonna catch a bigger one?
Let's do it.
Come on. Back in the water you go, buddy. Go get big.
So Josh, you fish a lot at Tampa Bay. Where do you like to fish a lot at?
Mostly around Gandy Bridge.
Okay, nice.
So I put in right there at Gandy. Usually have the clients meet me there.
Okay.
Fish a lot of Weed Island. Fish a lot of Cypress area. Just a lot up north. There's a lot of buoys that are up north also by the Courtney Campbell Causeway.
Okay.
Same thing, redfish, snook, trout, sheep's head, mangrove snapper, flounder, occasional flounder here and there, which is nice. Yeah, we are at a bit of a slack tide right now. Should start picking up here in the next 20, 30 minutes or so. The bridge or fishing any kind of structure, you want that tide moving because those fish are sitting there at ambush points, sitting at the bridge waiting for that bait to flush through. So that's generally the best time to be fishing is either at the top of the outgoing when it starts flushing out or right before it gets to the top of that tide. Oh, we got one. We got something. Looks like a little.
It's a record setter.
Beauty.
Jumbo.
So we pulled up to this spot, looked really fishy, a nice oyster bar between some islands on a nice outgoing tide. Looking for some bigger fish. We had gotten some small redfish, some small trout. We were looking for some bigger redfish in this spot.
Doing a little redfish and snook action still. Seeing if we can't get on the fish while this tide decides to go out. Once it decides to go out, then these fish should turn on. Redfish, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it's a red. There's a fish right there, cast right there. Landon, there's another one. Nice red. What's up, buddy? It's not bad. Say about like 18, 20.
Pretty good right now.
Nice redfish. Right under 17 and a half.
There he goes, there he goes.
Right now we got a good red on.
Nice red on here, pulling a little bit of drag. Oops, a redfish, he's running around. Look at that. Nice
Solid
redfish.
red.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, it was a tough one to get, but
Let's go. Let's get some more.
so after a long, hot day, towards the end of the day, we pulled up on this oyster bar between a couple of islands. Really cool area, looked pretty fishy, and sure enough, pulled a couple of redfish out of there.
Not
Can't
too
outrun
bad.
me. Can't outrun
That one's got a
me.
nice blue tail on it
Yeah.
too.
Pretty fish. Oh yeah.
There we go.
That was a huge confidence booster after not catching any redfish up until that point. Finally got our redfish and was pretty excited about that. Nice blue tail.
It was a little bit of a slower day. Water is hot. And some of the flats that we were going into, we were upwards of 95 degrees in the flats. We tried to kind of stay more in channels, deeper areas, cooler pockets. The water's cooler a little bit down deeper. It was a great time with H&H and the whole crew. Everybody was awesome.
So we had an awesome opportunity today to meet Josh for the first time, get to go out with him on his Dorado. A really cool boat. I've actually never personally been on one of those. And this boat ran great. You could fish it really easily. You could walk around inside of the boat really easy. You felt pretty secure. You weren't gonna you fall out of the boat. You can tell he really has a passion for fishing and loves to be out on the water. And it's awesome at HH Insurance to be able to support that and allow him to get out there on the water with the right insurance. Tampa Bay Waterkeeper knows how to put on an event. They do a great job every year, and this event here has outdone itself. They put it at Sky Beach, an awesome event space here in St. Pete, right on the water with a big marina to pull your boat up into.
So a core value for HH Insurance is community. And another big one is the environment and leaving really the world better than where we started. And so there's groups like Tampa Bay Waterkeeper that we work with. But Tampa Bay Waterkeeper has been a great partner with us to protect the bay, community information about the health of the bay. And so we've been a longtime sponsor of Tampa Bay Waterkeeper and their tournament.
They put on a great happy hour, get to network, talk with other people in the industry as well. And then they have a really nice dinner afterwards, an awards ceremony, getting to recognize some of the top finishers and top performers today.